Hi everybody, it's Dan from Ink Gaming. Welcome back to Rimworld. This is Season 1, Episode 13 of Escape from Prison Planet 314. I am playing version Beta 18, and we join our convicts back sleeping the night away as per usual. We do have some additional folks, people who are just leaving that we're visiting. We have a prisoner who we captured from basically a prisoner convict raid upon our colony. We had 3 alpacas that wandered in from nowhere, and we've expanded our base some, and we've got a lot of work to do in this episode. So let's go ahead and get started. So looks like we actually left them just in the evening as they were going to bed. That'll give us a little time to take a quick look around and make sure that we're working on some of the things, or we have some of the things queued up tomorrow. We were going to put an extra fridge in to try and make this whole thing cool enough. When we just tried to run it off of these 2 coolers in the vent, just did not work. So, peace opportunities. Hakuja, chief of the Doas of the mountain, has sent us a message. She wants to talk with us in a nearby location. Good opportunity to improve relations, but beware. Offer expires in 15 days. Now we could go take a quick look. Let's just go ahead and find out how far away this is. So that is, that's not that bad. We could send one of our folks out and hope for the best, but we're not that interested in actually negotiating, improving relations, negotiating peace, so to speak. So, especially at the risk of, we could send Rasta, our sort of allowed convict, into the colony. We're not going to risk one of our 3 original Alliance folks. So, I think not. We'll just ignore it. It will stay there and eventually expire. So, okay, so we got some trees. We'll get some more trees. As you can see, our wood is much, much higher, which is great. So I'm a little bit concerned. I think the 3 had met. We were concerned that that word of us has gotten out. They've been sending. Wow, what happened here? Boom rat. Is this something I should be worried about? No, it looks like you may catch some of the grass, but hopefully it should go out. We do have stone walls. We should be okay. Oh, it's raining now at this point, so we definitely are not worried about it. So what I was about to say was the 3 have met. We're concerned that word of us is getting out. The pirate attacks seem to be, or convict attacks seem to be increasing. They're bringing guns. It's another thing I need to look at is some of the stuff I've captured. Maybe distribute some weapons amongst our folks. And we're going to need some better defenses. So while it's great that we've been looking at expansion, things have not been sort of accelerating at the rate that we would like. I need to think about expanding building some real defenses. And this is a good defensive trap setup. Helped us out many a time. But we saw some real poor strategy earlier. Number 1, this hasn't been replaced. Number 2, I don't have like a shooting sort of platform, if you will. A place to shoot from. So I don't have cover if they make it through. We thought we would just pop out and kill the one guy here, and he took a little cover behind this, and it was just bad. It was not good. So I think that's something that we may build. We were going to eventually build this wall out this way. I'm wondering whether we could do that early, but then we'd really have to close it off, just at least temporarily. And then that's a long path. Where would we defend? Would we defend over here? Probably. So it may be worth just building maybe our little, if you will, our defensive bunker over that way. Wow, EG's up in the middle of the night. Come on, EG. Gem's up in the middle. I have no idea what happened. Well, their sleep schedule is off. I'm sure that's what's going on. Okay, so let's take a quick look. I'm just going to run normal time while I take a quick look at their weapons. So we've got a revolver here. It's a good revolver, but it's really getting down there. He's got the original bolt-action rifle. She has a, sorry, I just wanted to get that off the screen. She's got a normal revolver, full quality. That was the original one, and a short bow. So it looks like we got a shoddy rifle. Ooh, an auto pistol, but shoddy. An awful machine gun. Shotgun. Some of these could be not. Wow. I'd love to say we're looking at some great weapons here. But we're not. This is the plasteel knife that some Rasta had before the elephant. That was one of the originals. I just don't know. It's all pretty cruddy. Does everybody have a ranged weapon? We do. We're using the short bow. And that's a, but it's good quality. I mean, we could take a look at it. What do we got? It does 11 damage. You know, it's got a 26 range. 3.8, huh? Take a look at it like this. You know, it's got better, well, no. You know, I mean, it's going to fire more, I think, if I'd looked at the actual fire rate. It's much faster. But let's, I guess we'll stick with what we got. I'm sure someone will correct me and go, oh, you should have used the shotgun. It's great. I do love shotguns, don't get me wrong. Or you should have used the auto pistol, but, you know, we're going to go with what we got. The other thing I just want to quickly check. So, Gem isn't carrying a melee weapon and has, like, no melee skill. Easy's got one. And by the way, carrying a sidearm, that is a mod. Allows him to switch. Sort of takes away, gives us an advantage in that, you know, the normal game, it was pretty much if you were ranged and melee could get in on you, then you were at a huge disadvantage, and vice versa in a way. But, you know, so we're playing a little bit out of game design. Looks like Suki's got a nice sword. Rasta's got something. Okay, that's fine. Everybody who has at least some melee skill has something. Looks like we're up to work, which is great. This is going to protect where we're going to put the cooler. We're going to have to run power. Yeah. I'm wondering here. I think our prisoner recruitment still 79. Just haven't gotten lucky. And we're going to need rooms. Thinking about just going to work. Oh, good. Let's get this done. I mean, now we don't even need it that much, but we can build it. Nope. Let's do what I said before. How much stone do we got? We got marble blocks 91. Very little limestone. How much of this can we replace, you think? Let's just do it and find out, right? Structure, deconstruct. Probably about, well, we'll get here done first. Go about this far to begin with. Let's get that work done. So we're going to replace it with the marble. That'll be the first thing. Second thing I think we'll probably do is we'll build at least a temporary bunker. It'll take some steel over here. And you know what? Let's go ahead and put the cooler in. Even though we're not going to run power to it yet. This will eventually be used, actually probably shortly. Put it down there. Right? Is that where we're going to go? I think so. It's great. Looks like we're getting more trees. And while I would be very tempted to get some of this mined out with like Suki, we're going to leave that for a few moments because Suki's busy and we need to get this done. So we're going to go ahead and go up to double speed. Our alpacas, hopefully, our meals are not actually as high as you would desire them to be. I'm not sure why that is. Does make me wonder if I should worry, right? Okay, so good job there. Go back to structure. Do the marble. Let's get all that done. That's not quite half, but that'll be half the wall, roughly. Bring more wood in. We're actually starting to run out of room in this stockpile. This wasn't originally going to be. We're going to eventually make a stockpile over here. Maybe over here as well. But this is our temporary. So what I'm going to actually do, let's go ahead and expand it. No harm done, right? I mean, we don't even need as much as we have for food, so we'll just do that. We can actually go ahead and delete that out of there. That'll eventually be door into the rest of the base. Good, good. Working on the stone. Okay, Rasta's grabbing some of that. That's fabulous. Doing some haul. Looks like we're back at the meals, which is important. Good, good. Okay. Well, that is a pretty thing there, how much wood we have now. Okay. With that in mind, let's see, our alpacas are wandering around. Actually, if you guys look, their wool is slowly growing. Looks like Rasta managed to get them all obedient. Unfortunately, they're not, you could train them to release, which is like attack. That'd be scary, 3 attack llamas coming at you. But I'm thinking we're going to save them for the wool. Maybe we'll save them, maybe if we can use them as hauling. Unfortunately, oh, well, I guess we can split them. They're kind of stupid, I guess, is why we can split them around. I don't know that there's really any point since we're not having them follow people, but, you know, why not? Oh, wait a minute. Suki, everybody gets an animal, sort of. Okay, looks like the walls got done before night. That's great. Looks like Rasta's doing some organization, which is fine as well. We definitely do not have power here. Okay, I'm going to just slow us down here. Everybody should be going to bed, but we do have some idleness, so I'm going to do a couple things here. One, for tomorrow, I know I'm going to let Suki go to work, really what it's going to come down to. So all of this is going away tomorrow. And this is all going to get smoothed. This will go away. Okay, that's enough work for tomorrow. I still haven't finished my wall, so I'm wondering whether I should do this or not. I guess we will. That's going to become a wall. That's going to become a wall. There. In addition, if I really want to get picky, we could do like that. That should be plenty of work. Now, Rasta I'm most concerned about. Looks like we got a lot of stone. I don't think Rasta is set up to actually do crafting. Are you, Rasta? No, we did. So you'd think Rasta at the very least. So I can expand the list by doing a control click. And so what I did was I set Rasta up to cut stone blocks as a possibility. It's a 5, so it's not real, you know, high on the list. You know, Rasta will clean, Rasta will haul, but in theory, if that station is open, if Suki's mining, if Fiji's shaping or whatever, and if Jem has grabbed the stove, then yeah, Rasta will, you know, say, hey, look, okay, I got it. Yeah, no problem. I should take some of these stones and turn them into stuff. Let's make sure that bill's going. It sure is. Plenty of radius, plenty of stones, so we're good there. Oh. I completely forgot that I went down to that. So on we go through the night. Now, I don't know about you guys. I mean, in any game, too much of one weather can be, I guess, frustrating, or it can get boring. I really like the rain in Rimworld. You know, the thunderstorms. I actually like the weather variations. It really gives a feel for me, and it makes me feel like everybody's huddled away in from the rain or out in the rain getting wet. There is no real wetness that goes on, but there might be a mod where someone's done that. But I like the way they've done it. It just has a nice feeling, at least for me. Looks like Jem is up in the middle of the night trying to recruit. 3.4% chance. That's, I mean, that doesn't sound very high, but that's really not too bad. Unfortunately, we failed. Hopefully, well, Jem is up so early. They are so off on their sleep schedules. But that's okay. So, as we pointed out, and I'm just going to say, rainy thunderstorm, speaking of. So, rainy thunderstorms, you can have lightning strikes, which can cause fires. We don't have a whole lot of stuff to burn out there. But then, because it's raining, it'll put out pretty quick. But there's dry thunderstorms, same thing. But obviously a little bit more risky. Looks like these corpses are decaying well, and what I was going to actually point out before the thunderstorm, we're very low on herbal medicine. We got plenty of good medicine, but we are growing. I don't know what happened to this corn. See, that's what always makes me kind of scratch my head. Did someone eat my corn? What was up with that? I don't know. Ooh, looks like we're going to harvest some smoke leaf. So that means we'll get some joints. We haven't had some of those in a while. EG's going to smooth first. I have no issue with that. Rasta's cleaning. Okay, EG's going to feed a meal to the prisoner. Suki is going to quickly get on. Ooh, look at those lightning strikes. Loving it. Hey, alpacas, don't get hit by the lightning. We do need some more components, so this is a good thing. Very, very, very beautiful. Wow, super storming. There goes another recruiting attempt. And I'm wondering, I put all of this stuff for him to actually smooth, plus he's running over here. But I'd like to get a little bit more, if not all the rest of this wall done. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the mining. I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to go to structure, I'm going to go deconstruct. Ooh, actually, now that I think about it, we got limestone. Let's do it all. We'll do as much of the marble. I think we got 50 marble, so I'm going to go with 10 there. And then I'm going to go with limestone for the rest. Maybe. Woo! Lightning strike right outside the base. Looks like we're harvesting some potatoes. We harvested the corn harvest. That may have been what happened. Some corn just grew to full growth before just slightly some of the other crop. I'm sure that can happen. There's probably some randomness and variation in there. Also, it depends on exactly when that got originally seeded or sowed. So I do apologize if that storm was a little loud, but maybe it adds to the ambiance. It is starting to get late. Hopefully EG is working hard. I may have to force him to work some of these. We would hate to have a raid in the middle of the night. Yeah, he's got a lot of work to do left. And the issue is that Suki's not helping. Because Suki was mining and now Suki's working the crops. Looks like we're one short anyway. Yeah, that makes me... Okay, now he's going to feed a meal to the prisoner. So this is the worst thing in the world. Do I actually, cancel some things? Do I keep them up by manually forcing them to do this? I mean, that's the smart play, right? Or do I let them all go to bed and we see what Randy gives us? That's what I'm going with. This could be the end of the escape. This is what happens when, apparently I throw the dice. Okay, so night's here. We know what's going to happen tomorrow. Hopefully we will resume here. Looks like we are short. I'm tempted. We have so much sandstone, but that's for flooring. As a matter of fact, I could certainly work on that as soon as this wall is done. But what am I going to do for that last wall piece? I'm going to have to rely on someone like, I could put a wood wall there temporarily. Honestly, someone will kill me for this, especially the OCD involved. I am going to make a sandstone wall right there. Just the easy. Okay. The other thing that we'll leave that. So hopefully EG will get to that early, along with the prisoner. I want Suki to get this done, so that's fine. No issues there. Other thoughts? Oh. I guess, still haven't built a bunker. Our steel is lower than I would like. I definitely do want to build some more traps. That means mining. And we really still, I'm pretty sure, only really have one. Yep. I mean, you can make anyone mine. I put someone at 0 skill, especially if it's rock. You don't get as many resources. So like if you're doing steel or something, you really don't want someone with really low mining to mine that stuff, because you won't get as much back potentially. But if you're just doing it to clear like rock, no problem. So EG's hard at work. That's fabulous. Looks like EG will bang EG. Oh no, EG. Oh, that makes me unhappy. Canceling that, building that. Looks like we get 2 sandstone. That's all fine. Okay. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Go Suki. Got lots of food. Meat's slowly getting lower. That's really not a problem. Oh! I have paused because a miraculous event has occurred. The prisoner and convict, Dennis, has been convinced. Dennis, nice little devil horn hair. Dennis, who's a female, mind you, the Marine, has decided to join our base, our enclave, our colony, our potential escape attempt, or just has decided that, you know what, life's going to be better for Dennis. Dennis is here than with the razors. You remember the razors. So if you'll see here, wow, Jem's a friend, EG's a friend. They're probably the ones that have been trying to convince. Listen to a recruitment pitch from EG. Dennis is accepted and joined EG's community. Well, let's hope Suki and Jem doesn't hear about how EG considers it his community. So we got that. That's great. It was 5.5% chance, and we succeeded. So one of the first things, he's going to try and clothe himself, and I don't know whether he had some clothing on. That t-shirt's not very good. Wow. So he's going to need some new clothes made for him, and a cowboy hat, almost guaranteed. Oh, looks like at least maybe there's one here. Wow, that's horrible, and that's dead man's. So we're going to need to that's going to be something we're going to need to queue up. Let's get that done right now. So let's go ahead and make let's put that at the top. We're going to make a cowboy hat, and then we're going to make a shirt, which looked like, and then we're going to make pants. And that'll be a start. And we also need to arm Dennis. Dennis is a good shooter and a good melee. Dennis, if you recall, was gay, beautiful, and a hard worker. So, which actually is somewhat amusing, not planned, that Dennis is a female and Rasta is a female, and they're both gay. We'll see if that works out. So, Dennis, you know what? Do we want a short range? Yeah, it's really bad. don't think we have anything better. Shoddy. Okay. There. No. No. Oh, okay. Short range. Okay, we'll get you to do that, and then Dennis, we'll get you a knife, a nice knife. Okay, and then you can look around at the other stuff, which is all crap. So, in addition, I'm going to go down to single speed, and that's fine. Dennis isn't. Oh, sorry. Dennis isn't a night person. You know, you can actually have people who aren't primarily a day-night person or whatever. You can have them hang out at night. I'm not sure they suffer any actual additional penalties, so it's certainly something that can be done. In addition, I'm going to go ahead and make this not for prisoners anymore. So Dennis will probably grab this bedroom, you know, at least until we can build some other bedrooms. Looks like Yuji's going to work over here. The other thing that I need to do that I may not do right now, I'll just do some basic stuff, is I need to set, you know, Dennis appropriately here. It looks like he's passionate about mining, and I don't mind if it's, so I can actually, I'm going to get him out there right now, gain some basic skill. He's pretty good at hunting, and not the greatest negotiator, but he might be able to. Anyway, I'll take a look at these, probably in between, and I'll set some of these things, but right now he'll go mine, maybe he'll do some hauling and cleaning, and ooh, he can be a researcher. So all of these are certainly things that he can help out with. Looks like he might be able to do a little bit of growing too, so we can help there too. Sounds good. And we'll deal with that a little bit later. So what I will do is, because this is all rock now, I'm going to flag all this, and we got a second potential miner. Let's go ahead and flag all of this to mine out as well. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and do this as well. Since we got so much stuff, well, we got two people who can just like mine. You see how slow Dennis is? Oh my goodness, so slow. Nothing wrong with that. It's okay. Get that done. Get that done. Get that done. Fabuloso. Okay. EG is busy turning that the smoke leaf into joints. We did finish this wall. That's great. That'll help shore up our defenses. And what other critical items do we need to do? Well, I'd set some other, like the smoothing again, or some other construction items. But what I'm thinking is, I don't know how important this is. Maybe we'll have EG work on that. I appreciate what you're doing here, EG. But let's go get that cowboy hat at the very least done. Okay, so we had a meteorite land. So a lump of slate landed, looks like to our north. Yep, to our northwest slightly. It's only amusing to me because if you recall, we had some slate walls that we found that the original building here. There's a slate floor. And that was pretty much about the only slate we have on this map, because the natural rock is not slate. So now we have a little bit more slate. It would allow for some color differences, it being black versus, you know, some of our gray or light gray. You know, so maybe it's something we'll get if we ever really get decorative, or not usually my style to get real decorative. But so I would tell them to gather all these rocks up and put them in here. Pretty full up. I could, of course, extend this over here. You know, not a bad idea. Top settings, I could go do orders, zone area, dumping. Be all like, hey, why don't you just do this? Select that, paste the settings. Just be all, flag all this stuff, and you can haul it at your leisure. So EG is definitely working on clothing. Definitely need to start keeping in mind food now that we've got 5 folks, 3 alpacas, and a dog. But I still think we're doing pretty good. We're going to go ahead and move the speed up. Got lots of mining going on. Hopefully, Dennis went to bed. They've been sleepy. Ooh, dry thunderstorm. Okay, so the cowboy hat's done. Looks like Dennis is wearing a toque. Yep. Yep. Not the best. That actually usually is keeping you warm. Not the best gear probably for where we are. Maybe Dennis will get smart. Now that there's probably a crappy quality, but at least some quality cowboy hat somewhere. That's not a dead man's. Okay, so now we got a fire going. I don't think there's much to burn around here, though. So that's the positive. So we're going to kind of ignore it. Suki's just hard at work. Oh, shirt's done. You know, that was good work. I'm gonna let EG go get a meal, go take a break, do whatever EG needs to do. And we will have a night, and we will pray no lightning strikes. Well, there's some up there, like in the middle of the base, like in our crops or our trees. That would be unfortunate. So it looks like we've got 13 joints. We've definitely got some more smoke leaf. If you recall, we were growing some more. And that right there is exactly what we were hoping wouldn't happen. Hey guys, why don't you go take care of that fire? It's going to burn our wonderful trees down. Appreciate that. Looks like Dennis is up. You guys can go back to bed. Dennis is taking a smoke. Wow. Boy, invite yourself. You come in, you join, and now you're going to go take a smoke. Okay. No, you need to get back to work. That's what I'm thinking. You know, let's get all of this done. I don't know whether this will get done today or tomorrow, but actually, that's actually really low priority now that I think about it. It's an interesting question about what our higher priority is. Clearing this out and this out really already allows us to do the expansion that we need to do if we need to do it. So, yeah, I think we're pretty good. What I'd really like to do is I'd like to go after some more steel. Ooh, fire, folks! But I only want Suki going after that steel, so that would be one of my concerns. Suki's going to do some farming. Wow, just a lot of storms going on this episode. And what's EG up to? Okay, fair enough. Maybe I'll let EG get through some of these joints. You know what? Enough of this. Squirrels are not allowed to. They look like they're eating my crops. Good job. Got any rats or anything around here? That's meat, folks. Ah, there's no room in here. That's part of the issue. I think it may be time, folks. Okay, two things. Hey, let's go ahead and get the extra insulation door in, extra insulation door in, and extra insulation door in. Those are all done. Next, let's go ahead and run some power. I think we're fine running it down this way. And that will get this cooler going. You guys are doing a great job over here. We'll go ahead and select those rocks to be hauled. And, yeah. So the reason I'm going to do this is we're out of food. I can't haul these, squirrel corpses in, which I would love to, but there's just not enough room in here. And so as soon as we get this cooler working, which it looks like we've got it, Go ahead and do that one at -4. We're going to flick open this vent. We're going to see if that holds. Temperature-wise, maybe. Pretty sure. Let's make sure we're roofed fully. We are. Okay, now the vent's open. That's still cold. So then what we're going to do is we're going to set up just this outside area right here. I'm going to go down to single speed just real quick. And we're going to create a zone area. We're going to call it a stockpile zone. Put it right here. And this, temporarily, we're going to clear all. We're going to make it for corpses. Now, animal corpses only. And that hopefully will pick up our squirrels. If we do a little urgent haul. Do a little urgent haul. And, you know, generally speaking, our corpses should be picked up and then they should be butchered fairly, you know, early. But I'm hoping that this temperature, actually, we can get it down. We'll see. So we're going to go back up to double speed. Looks like we're doing great over here at mining. You know what? With that in mind, I said I wasn't going to do this, but we're going to do it anyway. Let's just, you know, flag it all. Get it done. Now hopefully, well, I shouldn't say hopefully, most folks are going to probably be headed to bed soon. Looks like we did pick that one squirrel up, which is fine. Nope, maybe pick the other one up because it looks like we did some butchering. Roster's butchering. So, let's see. So, everybody's going to bed, but we were successful at getting a new convict to join our initiative. We've definitely done some more clearing out in preparation for the expansion of the rooms. We replaced our weak wood wall down here. We hauled in a bunch of wood, and we did establish the cooler that's almost holding at 0, but it is night, so definitely still may need another fridge, needs some work, but did a great job. So it is midnight. Everybody is asleep, except for Dennis, who for whatever reason is on a completely different schedule, or a slightly different schedule. So we will take a look at that, but we will figure that all out next time. So I just want to say thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.